certainly going to be a difficult time, and that is those counterattacks we've been talking about. Firstkiller easily able to transition. He's got his lead back. And J-Bot, yeah, if you're going to play it into that corner, you are going to need to have a little bit of a better idea of what to do. I mean, if your Firstkiller is, do you really think he can find it at the top corner? Oh, there's another turn challenge, though. J-Bot out of position, but he is going to be able to get back just about. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, the pain.
Firstkiller in chat as well with a nice shot. Now, is he BMing himself or BMing J-Bot for that?
I think up to the ceiling. Might be able to get the reset. He has got it. Huge danger. Huge goal. 1 minute left. 1 goal to the better for Firstkiller.
The space that was afforded to Firstkiller by J-Bot being low on boost, he knows that J-Bot's going to have to go to that back corner.
Backboard once more time. Firstkiller did feint out that he was going to steal the 100, and J-Bot is on such a little boost at the moment. He was always in danger. And Firstkiller, if he can start converting these plays a little bit better, Stumpy, J-Bot is in massive trouble because the amount of times we've seen this situation is getting quite hefty when he gets creative.
Yeah, as soon as he's doing something that actually stretches his opposition, then then he definitely sees a lot more success. So Firstkiller getting a second while we're talking about all the setups that can be done from these players as well, where you praised J-Bot earlier for how well he was setting up.
A heart-wrenching first stop. He's going to put that pressure right back onto J-Bot. That's the thing is, Firstkiller can just very quickly pick up these leads, and he's even more difficult to get them away from. Gets the flip reset. He's up. It's almost like it's Charity that he's even bringing this ball into the blue side of the field, but Charity has come with a cost in this occasion. J-Bot made to be on the opposite side of this filth.
That was an absolute brutality.
Speed, but not much can get on this one. Attempted the bump on that, but the ball control in Firstkiller is immaculate. Gets it over, and Firstkiller with a beautiful ball control gets his first goal. This is exactly what I want to see, man. Ones are too sick.
What's even better about that? I don't even think he even looked at him on his way in. He just heard it. He knew that Lion Blaze was coming for the tackle
as well, but Lion Blaze trying the fake on this. Gonna get a very small touch on this. I think he wanted a bit more on this Firstkiller. They're giving it safe, and what a clear slash shot from Firstkiller. Immediately capitalizes. The one mistake that was done by Lion Blaze was immediately punished, and Firstkiller takes the lead.
Lion Blaze is going to be looking at the first human being to ever describe Firstkiller as polite with his gameplay. He is very usually smash mouth, and we might be about to see that here. Yeah, all right, that was not polite.
There we go.
That was very rude indeed.
Yes, I don't have time for this. Immediately gets that lead back, and yeah, good luck saving this. That was completely outside of line.
Handing away his car. Go to the other side of the field, and Firstkiller will always punish you for that. Again, Lion Blaze's shots. He's got to figure these out because he is just handing it away in a very playable position for Firstkiller.
That, we mentioned politeness. That is politeness, Shogun.
Thankfully, huge game too. Lion Blaze will not want to be down by 2 games in this one. Firstkiller looking to put himself onto match point. Will this be the shot to do it? Oh, will it ever? That is beautiful.
Jeez, I love this. That was way too hard for Lion Blaze to save. Firstkiller getting it absolutely perfectly, and honestly,
looks to try and set himself up. You can see Lion Blaze coming on in, and again, he backs down. Firstkiller doesn't want to commit to anything just yet unless he knows it's getting him a goal. Off the backboard, he will be unchallenged, and you simply cannot do that against Firstkiller. What a set, what a shot, what a goal.
Absolutely, Firstkiller showing the clinical accuracy there. And I'm really liking the way right now. Gonna take his time. And he's gonna get the ball first. That's not gonna be in. Backward bounce.
This is turning into a Firstkiller game.
Yep.
Firstkiller has 1 game every series that he just pops off and dismantles his opponent. And this is starting to look like it's this game.
Doesn't have to do much. Trying to bump probably, but Firstkiller gets the ball. He's gonna get his own little moment right now. That is a absolutely perfect moment to show that you cannot rule him out yet. Still in making sure he stays sharp for game number 5. Makes it 9-6. But
the ball under his control is so capable of just stretching the game out. Goes for his demo.
Oh my god.
He has rinsed him.
complete shutout. Complete shutout, but Firstkiller, I don't care. You ain't getting neither the ball or stay alive. This is my goal. 3-2.
Wins the challenge in a huge way. He's going to break, and if he can pick up a goal here, it could be series over. He's under the ball, and he's absolutely done Lion Blaze dirty with this. That is phenomenal. That is Firstkiller.
His team went up the ceiling. You know. For
Oh, Firstkiller just taps it away off the backboard, and Kinsey should see this a little bit safer. Or will he? That was a little bit dangerous. Didn't respect Firstkiller.
I think he might have thought Firstkiller was going to retreat a little bit when he was taking this. He could have gone for a bang, but instead went for the touch. Firstkiller, though, calling his bluff.
Chase back. You know Firstkiller wants to steal as many 100s as he can. He's got the 100. He's got the car. It is all up to the execution, which is always flawless.
Man, Firstkiller, as soon as he can get that demo, it is hunting season. Gets on the backboard, goes for the double touch. That's the kind of goal that I see in thing. And get the boost as they then retreat. But Firstkiller getting the goal, continues to dish it in. It's vital that he does, and he does so.
Again, the demos from Firstkiller are proving to be the downfall of Kinsey's lead. And one goal in shot. And we just continue to add to the pile.
Will Firstkiller add to the pile of his goals? Can get that, quite frankly, really weak shot off after getting that boost. It just goes very nowhere and then follows it with the nose tap. He saves that play.
Stays like it is. We are going to overtime. Firstkiller with the final opportunity. He's got it bouncing, and Kinsey's not going to reach it.
Kinsey aiming to go for the boost instead. As Firstkiller's persistence absolutely pays off. Just identifying that the goal is open after picking up.
What this is right now. This is not two players trying to see who can play the best Rocket League. It's who can adapt to being at the high pressure. And Firstkiller is going to start us off in game 3.
What a challenge from Firstkiller as well. The challenge into the half flip. It was just
find a spot.
It's Firstkiller going for that tennis tactic where you're in the middle and all you can do is just hit it side to side, let your opponent tucker themselves out, and eventually you'll get the point.
Look, this is how I used to play all my tennis games. Left to right, left to right, left to right. Eventually the CPU won't get to it. Firstkiller all out. Firstkiller does not want to be down 3 match points, and he's going to do what he has to avoid that situation at all costs.
And Firstkiller again, that really good control off the kickoff. Like you say now, aiming directly for the middle of the ball, trying to kill it as much from an otherwise comfortable position. A great save by First as the 100 meters gets stolen from him again. But off that back wall, he's able to jump out and get his fifth.
He's just so quick. He really is. I mean, you saw what happened here. He tried to pinch it off for his own wall. He then tried to recover, and he looked kind of floppy doing it. But it just takes a moment. Firstkiller gets the wheels back under him on the wall. This worked for the last 20 seconds. Here's your reward for it. What a save. Firstkiller. You know what? There's your reward. There's your moment, mate. That was brutal.
Oh, Kinsey. That shot that he went for was just so central. I don't think he thought everything he goes for, he is happy to shoot at.
This is going to be the longest minute in Firstkiller's life. He's got to take this. It's just about there. Kinsey's lead is down to 1.
What a series this has been so far. Firstkiller needs to battle back in this game.
One more wave of pressure, and he dives straight through. He at least makes contact. Firstkiller bites his time, however. Bang! 4 each.
Oh, this could be going to overtime, and that makes me so happy. Kinsey just a little bit too far away to try and save this shot in the end. Firstkiller will be waiting for him in the net. Get the flick over, not quite as Firstkiller hits it back towards the middle of the pitch, but that's going to go in. Firstkiller takes the lead.
It is so hard to try and round out one of these games, and Kinsey has shown us exactly why. Planted it as quickly as you possibly can.
Firstkiller working his way out of his own half, goes for the fake flick.
Oh,
and Kinsey buys it like no other. Puts himself out of position. Firstkiller with 2.
Firstkiller is a puppet master right now, and Kinsey has been far too happy to jump for him. One yet another. Miles still trying different things, none of them working. And it is going to need to be something they has to figure out because Firstkiller keeps scoring off them.
Yeah, even that time when Miles did have some boost, he picked up a pad there to get himself to 39, a couple of pads. But still, via aggression, via just hinting at the chance of a bump, Firstkiller. That sort of arrogant swagger from Firstkiller is exactly it. If he can get a bit on the ball, it gets even harder for Mile. Mile can't get the block. Firstkiller is playing supremely right now.
Mile has just not had an answer from these kickoffs, and Firstkiller, every time he wins them, has just put out, not allow it to be that simple. And we see another kickoff go over to him, and I think these kickoffs will go a long way if Mile can figure out to set him up for some momentum. But right now, it is all Firstkiller.
He can just score in any which way counter, this time from the side. He just is capable of anything. This time knocks it past, and then that clean bump on Mile is dominating, and yet there are only 2 goals in this one. Could be 3 here though, with Firstkiller going into the corner, and he gets that last touch that Mile wasn't expecting, putting on a show, and 6-3 up.
I mean, just take a look at Mile right here. He's almost flat-footed in a way. He does not know what Firstkiller is going to figure something out at a fundamental level that works a bit better against Firstkiller. Me first. Oh my goodness, goes in! And Firstkiller, he's up by 5, and, well, I'm starting to feel real silly for even thinking for a moment that his crown would be challenged. He is rocking and rolling here. Reset, chooses not to use it, however. Miles does challenge, at least a slight reprieve, but he can't find the 100. He can't put that pressure on.
He tried to there. It was Firstkiller's doink essentially there. I think it was a backflip, but the touch, the amount of distance that he got between him and the ball, it took me by surprise completely. And I think, again, Miles assumed
in this grand finals, and it's been a difficult road for Firstkiller to get here. And it's just how good he is in these situations. When he requires clutch, he comes through. We got to point out as well who Mile beat to get here. He beat Kinsey, he beat Lion Blaze,
destroyed,
and he beat both of them convincingly. And right here, those are 2 opponents that Firstkiller was forced to go.
You know, I'm trying to keep reminding myself that there have been passages of play where he's looked every bit as good as Firstkiller. Nobody wants to see this one finish 4-0, you know, apart from Firstkiller. Oh my goodness, but when he's scoring goals like that, you can't be upset. Was that a triple tap?
He is just that good. And he will continue to show it as often as he can. Triple tap into a challenge win. That shot. He used to really test Firstkiller. Instead, he put it right back into him. Firstkiller steals both 100s. Mile already in a tough spot. In a play that he's got to find some pace. Up by 4. Firstkiller has got one hand on the championship.
I think he's got his whole body wrapped around that trophy, let alone one hand on it. This is, without a doubt, Firstkiller.
Mile, good challenge it again. 20 seconds on the clock. He's got to get something. He's got to get it quickly. Into the corner. Firstkiller. This will be the goal that seals it, I think. There we are. Up by 4. 13 seconds left. That is nothing that Mile can do anymore. He has been outplayed for 20 minutes straight.